Okay, sorry, that was really weird. Hello. Just wanted to do another update. I love making vlogs now. Like, I'm addicted. I really am. I don't know what it is about them, but maybe it's just like telling you guys everything that's going on, because just really nice to be able to tell everyone all my problems and all my issues and everything that's going on. My prom was Saturday and it was really fun. I got prom queen! Yay! I was so excited. Well, I really didn't think I was gonna get it. I was like, there's no way I'm getting prom queen. So I was just sitting there and I was like, okay, let's just get this over with, because I didn't get it. And then they said I got it and I was like I was speechless. I was like, nah. No, absolutely not. So that was cool. Yeah, really exciting. La la la. Yeah, prom was cool. We didn't start dancing until 9 o'clock, and prom ends at midnight, and it was really annoying. Okay, now for the scary stuff. So, at post-prom, there's a tarot card reader, and I ran in, I was the first one. So, she's like, you're going to be balancing a lot of different things this summer, because, I'm doing the wedding band, and Mike wants to start working on an album. So, that's cool. So I knew she was right with that. So I was like, oh, that's cool. And she said, oh, the wait is over. And I'm like, what wait? And she's like, you've been waiting to find a good boyfriend for a long time, haven't you? And I'm like, yes. And she's like, the wait is over. And I'm like, oh, no. And I guess she said she reads within like a 6-month range. So I was like, no, nuh-uh. Oh my god. She's like, 2 guys are going to be coming into your life. One is going to be really laid back and like sensitive and like, just chill. And then one is going to be really funny, really outgoing, all this stuff, which is my type. So then she pulled another card and it was like reassuring the funny one. So I was like, oh, cool. But like, see, I don't know if it's like a new person, like totally new, just someone I've never seen before or never met, or if it's just like someone I know. So that's kind of weird. I kind of wish I asked her if it was like someone totally new. So then, I pulled more weird cards that are like the wait is over and stuff. And I got this one card and it was a guy in a cloak going like this, in a black cloak going like this, standing, and like red liquid on the ground, which is scary. And I was like, oh, what does that mean? She's like, oh, just you've been waiting for so long. And I'm like, it was probably something bad. But anyways, then she did a card and it was like a lake and a person in a boat. She's like, oh, were you thinking about moving? And I was like, well, my parents were thinking about it just because in the back of my house there's all woods, and they're thinking about putting a low-income house arrangement back there, which would drop the cost of our house like $1 million. A lot. So my parents were thinking about like moving now, and then like seeing if they can get how much they can get for it. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of weird. She's like, you're gonna be moving towards a lake. Yeah, it gets freakier. Well, that's not really freaky, but it gets freaky. And then she's like, okay. So then she drew another card. She was like, oh, this means legal documents are gonna be signed, so your house is going to get sold. And I'm like, oh, that's awesome. So like, yeah. And then she drew another card and she said, I'm gonna get hot and heavy with this new boyfriend. And I'm like, well, I have a purity ring, so I don't think that's gonna be happening, hot and heavy. And so she's like, oh, well, it's gonna get serious. And I'm like, that's better. And then she pulled another card and she said there's going to be an engagement in my family. Like someone, like within my family that I talked to is gonna get married. And I'm like, oh, it gets really freaky now. So I'm like, okay. And then I drew this one card. She's like, oh my god. And I'm like, what? And she's like, this is a wish card. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. She's like, it's the only one in the deck and you drew it, and that never happens. And I'm like, oh. And she's like, your biggest wish is gonna come true. And I was just like, woman, shut up. No, it's not. And now I just keep thinking about it because 2 of them came true. Okay, the first one. So my dad was at post-prom, being all cool, and I ran over to him and I was like, Dad, tarot card reader, all this stuff. And I was like, yeah, she said that we might be moving to a lake and that our house will get sold? And he's like, oh yeah, some guy called, one of my friends has a friend in Corinth, and it's on the lake, and he's like, wants us to look at a property there on the lake. And I'm like, shut up. So then in the morning, I wake up after everything, and I go, hey mom, told her about the tarot card reader. I'm like, yeah, she said someone in our family is getting engaged, and I thought maybe it was my cousin Adam because he has a really serious girlfriend and everything. And she was like, oh, Jess got engaged last night. Weird. So now I'm like, oh my god, when is my boy coming, and when am I gonna get discovered? Like, seriously, come on, 2 of them already came true, and it was less than 24 hours. Well, we didn't move, but, you know, a lake. Hello? Property on the lake that we're going to look at. Like, is that not weird? I was, like, stunned. And this crown is way too big for my head, so I'm going to take it off. Now my hair is probably all messed up. How much time do I have? Because I'm going to tell you about the hypnotist. I have 4 minutes. That's good. So I got hypnotized. Every year at post-prom, they have this hypnotist come in, and he hypnotizes a bunch of kids, and I got a card because I was prom queen, and like he gives cards out to like whoever he wants to hypnotize. I guess it was really funny. I don't remember much. I've seen it twice, so I kind of knew what was going on because I like 2 other proms I went to, like someone like that was there. So I guess we had to have a helium balloon tied to, like, a huge hot air balloon tied to our wrist, and we were all going, oh my god, he's like 70 times the helium, and I was flipping out. And then we were canoeing down the Amazon or something, and I was like paddling, rowing, and then tribes were like shooting at us, Indian tribes, and we're all like, and then then we had to I don't know, ride horses or something. So we were riding horses. I was going like this, and he's like, go faster, people are chasing you. And then we had to like protect something, so we had to like shoot, and we were like shooting and doing the horse, and then all of a sudden he's like, get down, take cover. And then we all like flew off of our chairs and started shooting, like fake shooting. And then he did it, like, we were all sleeping because he's like, relax. So we were all like this. I fell out of my chair, like tons of people fell out of their chairs, and then when we were sleeping we were like this, and he did the domino effect, and he just pushed everyone. We all just kind of fell on each other. It was really cool. And then one of my best friends, Liz, had to be a janitor, and he's like, when I tap this person on the shoulder, I'm going to be eating obnoxiously, and they are going to be the janitor that has to pick up my mess. So Liz, of course, Liz gets this, and she's like, you vile creature, you're getting it everywhere, and I have to clean it up. And it was the funniest thing ever, I was told. I have it all on video, and I wish I could put it on YouTube, but it's an hour and a half long. And then this one kid, Doug, had to dance with a mop pretending it was his girlfriend, and he like made out with it. Hold on. What was I gonna say? Oh, and then he's like, now you're going to look at the ground, you're gonna wake up, look at the ground, and pick up the most cuddly, cute little creature you've ever seen. So everyone's like, I have a cat, I have a puppy. One of my best friends, Schnogs, who got prom king, he goes, I have a fish. Billy goes, I have a turtle. And I'm like, and then Andrew goes, I'm my girlfriend's cat. And everyone's like, and the guy goes, I don't want to know. and then he goes, what do you have? And I go, a hedgehog. And he goes, aren't those prickly? And I go, yeah. And he goes, do you like that? And I go, yeah. And I was like, yeah, so cute. And I no wonder I said that, because I wanted a hedgehog for my whole entire life. Well, not my whole entire life, but I want one so bad. I have one on my Pandora bracelet. You see it? And its little feet. Isn't that adorable? But yeah. And then after, I guess, I don't know what happened, but I like wasn't hypnotized when I got back to my seat, and I guess he told me to be the Roadrunner when he said Warner Brothers. It was after everyone went off stage. So then Jackie, oh god, I have 15 seconds. Jackie goes, she has to be the coyote. So then she's like, oh hey, beep my ass, and then she chased me all around. Oh my god, I have 8 seconds. Okay, just wanted to let you know how my prom went. Bye!